Our today's topic is going to be the strategy and approach of current affairs for the UPSC CSE Prelims 2020. As our prelims has delayed, so I think these questions arises in every aspirant's minds that how much current affairs should we cover for the UPSC prelims and how to approach them for the prepared aspirant and also for the non-prepared aspirant. So for them, today I am come with a new video series for the UPSC prelims. And the motive of this video is also, I have taken a poll in my Telegram channel. So they are 55% of aspirants voted for this topic. That means the related topic of UPSC Prelims 2020. And 45% aspirant voted for the note making video series. So almost 50% student want these two type of video series. So for them, I will continue these two video series from today. So from today's video will be on the Prelims 2020 series and the next video will be on the note making video series. So I don't disappointed the two sections. I will try to satisfy the two section people. So for them, our today's topic is the strategy and approach of current affairs. So in this video, first I am going to tell you those topics which I will cover. Number one, how much current affairs should we revise or should we read for the UPSC CSE Prelims 2020. Then number two is the how to revise the current affairs of the last 1 or 1.5 years for the UPSC Prelims has delayed. Then number three is the importance of current affairs for your UPSC CSE Prelims. Then number four is the strategy and approach of prepared and also for the non-prepared aspirant, right? So here the prepared aspirant are those who have complete their note making process since last 1 or 2 years and non-prepared aspirant are those who have not made their own notes for the UPSC prelims. So how they should approach them. So before starting, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out any of my new updates. And if you feel that this video is beneficial to you, please like, comment and share this video. So first we start with the how much current affairs should we cover for the UPSC CSE Prelims 2020. So as you all know, our prelims has delayed or the postponed and the new date is on the 4th October 2020. So our almost current affairs has increased almost 4 months. So this question arises in many people's, in many aspirants' mind, and I have got many queries that how should we approach current affairs at this moment and how to cover all, should I cover all the current affairs since the May 2019 or should I cover the August 2019 as our prelims is on the October 28, 2020. So this question arises in many aspirants' minds. So for them, I will tell you, if you are a prepared aspirant, first we will divide the aspirant in a prepared and the non-prepared aspirant, right? So prepared aspirant are those who have taken their current affairs notes since last 1 or 1.5 years, right? So if you have taken your notes since May 2019 or before or after, then I will highly recommend you, please stick to it. Don't skip that notes of your last previous 4 months of May to August 2019. So if you have skipped that part, maybe 1 or 2 questions come from that section also, right? So as you all know, in the previous prelims also of UPSC, that almost 1.5 year current affairs are come in the questions. At least 2 to 3 questions are come from that section since last 6 years. So for that reason, I will highly recommend you, please go through them. If you have made your notes, and this is for the prepared aspirant, if you made your notes, then stick to it and just revise your notes, nothing else. Then come to the non-prepared aspirant who have not made their notes since the last 1 year or maybe made their notes in a scattered way, not in a consolidated way or not in a consistent way, right? Sometimes what happens, many people make the notes like 1 month continue, then they skip 1 month or 2 months, or sometimes they skip the 1 week or 2 week. So if you make this type of note, then I will recommend you, if you have not made the last from the May 2019 make notes, then I will recommend you, you can go for PT 365 or inside compilation of previous last now 1 year, or this is called the, I think, PT exclusive. Then you can also go for Shunya IS short notes of the for the prelims. So this is highly recommended, and they have given you the short notes in a very concise way from Da Hindu, Vision Monthly, PIB, Insight Monthly. They have compiled all the notes in a short bound manner, and they will give a concise notes for the revision of the prelims. So these notes are only 30 to 40 pages notes. You can go through them. This is highly recommended for the prelims. And if you have not made your notes for your in your handwritten notes for the from the Hindu or the monthly current affairs, I will recommend you can buy those notes and you can check it out. So these notes are very highly recommended. You can go for their website and you can check the sample notes. So after that you can buy it. So this is for the non-prepared aspirant, those who have not made notes for themselves since last 1 year. If you have made your notes, you can stick to it. So now come to the how much current affairs should we cover. If you have less time in your hand and you are not well prepared in the GS paper also, then you have to cover the GS paper or the static portion first, right? So if you are non-prepared aspirant and you have less knowledge in the GS paper, then I will recommend you can go for last 1 year. So that means the August 2019 to August 2020, right? So I will recommend you, if you are a non-prepared aspirant, you can just go for last 12 months. But if you are a prepared aspirant since last 1 year preparation and you are well enough in the GS paper or the static portion, then I will highly recommend you, please don't skip the May, June, July. These 3 months is also important for the prelims questions, right? So you have to be well prepared from the May 2019 to August 2020. So you have to be well prepared in these 3 extra months. So this is for the prepared and the non-prepared aspirant. According to your strength and according to your weakness, you have to choose which category you belong, right? So you have to choose them. I really don't know in which category you are belong to, and this is totally up to you in which category you are belong, and according to that you have to choose that I am belong to prepared aspirant and a non-prepared aspirant. So after that you have to focus on your static portions and also the current affairs portions. Then come to the how to revise the current affairs before prelims 2020. So for the in my previous video I have told you that June month is for the mains preparation. July onwards you can go for prelims preparation. This is for the prepared aspirant. But now come to the non-prepared aspirant. If you are a non-prepared aspirant and you are thinking that I just fill up the form casually, but my target is on the 2021. This type of aspirants gave prelims each and every year. At least many aspirants like this, they just give in a casual manner and their main target was in the next year. So if you are fall in this category, I will highly recommend you can utilize this June month for your last 1 year current affairs. So in my opinion, maybe you are not well enough in the current affairs since you are not a prepared aspirant and you are preparing for the 2021. So I will recommend you, since last 1 year current affairs like May 2019 to June or May 2020, these 12-month or 13-month current affairs you should cover in the June. In this month you have to cover the 12-month current affairs. So for them you have not read the Hindu. I am assuming that you have not read the Hindu since last 1 year. You have not read the Vision Monthly or Insight Monthly or Daily Current Affairs, any of the institutes. So after that, how we will cover all the current affairs, right? So for them, Shunya IAS short notes is very much recommendable, right? So Shunya IAS short notes is compiled from the Hindu, PIB, Vision, Yojana, Insight, from all the sources, and they will give you a compilation like short notes, just topic, and they will give the keywords to revise and to memorize it very easily. This is totally for the revision purpose, nothing else. But I will highly recommend you, please go through the Hindu first, then the Vision Monthly. So this is the basic approach. And but at this moment, if you start to read the last 1 year Hindu or the Vision Monthly, you cannot crack the UPSC CSE 2020. This is applicable for the 2021. So, but in this video, we are talking about 2020. And this is the smart way. This is the hard work. Here, I also make a video on the hard work and the smart work. So if you start to read the Hindu of last 1 year and the Vision Monthly of last 1 year, it will be your hard work. But you cannot qualify the prelims in just 4 months to clear all the static portions and the current portions. So now you have to focus more on the smart work. So what is smart work? For the smart work, you have to do the short notes, which is available in Shunya IAS website. You can go for them and you can buy them. This is very I think very small price, and this is very much recommended by many UPSC aspirant. Believe me, this is, I personally read this one and then I will tell you. This is not the opinion of any others. This is totally my opinion, and after reading their compilation, I will tell you. If you read their compilation as a non-prepared aspirant, then you will, there are very much high chance to qualify the prelims. At least you can mark the questions of the current affairs. At least you can correct the questions of current affairs in the prelims 2020. So you can go for it if you are a non-prepared aspirant. Then come to the prepared aspirant, how to revise the current affairs notes for the prelims 2020. So if you are a prepared aspirant and you have, I am assuming that you have made your notes from the Hindu since last 1 year, you have made your notes from Vision Monthly or the Insight Monthly, whatever it is you are following. So if you have made your handwritten notes since last 1 year, just stick to it. As I am telling this, that Shunya IAS short notes is very good for you. So that doesn't mean you just skip your notes and go for them. That no, this is for the non-prepared aspirant who have not go through the Hindu or Vision Monthly or Insight Monthly. This is well for them. But if you are a prepared aspirant, you have made your notes. If you have made your notes since last 1 year, then stick to it and go through and revise it again and again. Nothing like that, right? So this is the prepared aspirant revision method. So come to the importance of current affairs in your UPSC prelims. So since last 5 or 6 years, the weightage of current affairs is quite increasing. So in the 2018 and 19, I have solved the 2018 and 19 questions since I think 2 days before. So there are almost 35 to 30 questions are come from the, which is almost directly or indirectly or related to current affairs in the prelims. So here you have the 35% questions is come from the current affairs section in your UPSC prelims. So can you imagine, after reading the Lakshmikant, a 1000-page book, you will get 20 questions. After reading the old NCERT and the spectrum, then you will new NCERT, then you will get the 8 questions or 6 questions in your modern history. After reading the Shankar IAS book or the NCERT, you will get 15 questions from the environment. After reading the geography NCERT, GC Leong, Atlas, you will get only 6 or 8 or 10 questions maximum. After reading the Nitin Singhania art and culture book, you will get only 5 to 6 questions. So after reading such a vast area, you will get only these questions, right? But in current affairs, if you are well enough in the current affairs since last 1 year, I will highly recommend you, please, if you are a new beginner who is watching my video, please make your notes in a day-to-day basis. This is the highly recommended and this is the best way and the most easy way to make your current affairs notes. So this is the best way to make your current affairs in a day-to-day basis. So if you take your current affairs that I will make these notes after 1 month or after 1 week, this will like a burden on your head and this will give you a tension, right? So now come to why I am making this video for the current affairs strategy. So as a UPSC aspirant before prelims, our anxiety is more on the current affairs, right? Static is quite okay. In my personal opinion, this is totally my opinion and I am totally comfortable with the static one. But for the current affairs one, I am always in a anxiety and always in scared that if I don't get the questions in the prelims. That is happened with me also. When I solve the mock test or anything, I got every questions correct in the static part, but I always got wrong questions in the current affairs. So for that reason, I have buy the Shunya IAS current affairs notes, and this is the one reason, and this is the second reason is the I have never made notes from the Da Hindu. I always write the questions, that is the descriptive questions for the mains from the Da Hindu editorial, but I have never made the short notes for the prelims from the Da Hindu or any of the sources. I always try to write in a paragraph format for the mains purpose, but for the prelims purpose I have to make the short note also, but I never did it in my last 2 years preparation. I always make notes for the static part, but for the current affairs portions I have never made the Da Hindu short notes or the Vision IAS monthly magazine short notes. I always revise from the their compilation. So for that reason, I have buy their short notes, and since last one day I am reading this one, and believe me, this is highly recommended. So I think I have completed all the topic which is related to current affairs strategy for the prepared and the non-prepared aspirant. So to sum up all this, I can tell you that if you have made your own notes as a prepared aspirant, you can stick to that. If you have not made your notes and you have just started your preparation, then I will highly recommend you can buy their notes for the prelims 2020 if you want to crack it in 2020 also. So this is totally up to you. And if you have any queries related to this topic or related to this video, related to current affairs of UPSC prelims 2020, you can ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear all of your doubts. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.